2006. Official timekeeper, Tissot.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Doha, welcome to Qatar. 39 sports on display out here in the 15th edition of the Asian Games, taking place out here in the Arabian Peninsula. Well, this is the men's final of Kabaddi. Pakistan up against India. Two very big nations, two arch rivals. The four-time title holders, India, up against their neighbors, Pakistan. A long-standing tradition in both of these countries for the sport of Kabaddi. So if you're not familiar with the sport, well, we're certainly going to try our best to give you enough information to understand what's about to unfold right before your eyes here on Eurosport 2. Essentially, this is a game that's about 4,000 years old, that has a history deeply embedded in a South Asian culture. And initially, it was created, implemented to just develop your self-defense and reflexes skills. The starting lineup for India. So essentially, this is a game of, well, trying to hold your breath and running across the court. Two half courts here. One team on the offense, one team on the defense. And the Raider, Pakistani Raider, trying to get to the other side, touch one defender, then come back home to score a point. Such is the process. And he has to do this without taking a breath. And a first point out here. Pakistan going up on the scoreboard. The Indian counterattack with Dinesh Kumar trying to find the opening. Surrounded here by the Pakistani defense. Oh, there he goes. The leg coming down. Trying to make his way home. And essentially the defenders must create the chain effect represented by the hands held together out here, which ideally blocks the advancement, or the reduces the windows of opportunity, if you will, for the Raider to actually get his foot past. But it did, nothing prevented this man from going all the way home. So there's several ways a player can be eliminated. Oh, watch out here. This is getting pretty physical. Contact. And you think this is just some other kind of, look at the Indian Raider going down. Naveen Kumar, 2-1 for India. Well, it's all about testing those reflexes and in-court awareness. India up 2-1 in this first half. Two 20-minute halves as well, separated by a 5-minute halftime. Oh, and there comes the tackle. Well, Manpreet Singh from India here. Now the Indian player can score a point as soon as the chain is broken, and he touches or tags a defender, tags or tackles, as a matter of fact, a defender when the chain is broken. So essentially he's well, the Raiders are meant to be trying to do this all in one single breath. Oh, the aerial style right there. Oh, crash course for an Indian Raider, Rakesh Kumar. Oh, he's going aerial. You go up and you come down as you try to find your way home. Well, such is the name of the game. So points basically are scored when you have a Raider touching an opposing player and basically safely coming back to his side, or by the opposing team capturing a Raider and preventing him from returning to his side. So it's all about getting safely back home. Oh, look at that. The entire team crashing down out here on the Pakistani Raider. 6-2 India. Well, Naveen Kumar all by himself up there. Trying to find a solution through the Pakistani defense, and another player eliminated there on the outskirts. Oh, very tactical play here. Naveen Kumar finding solutions. He's got the option laid out. Oh, just missing out. Naveen Kumar. Oh, great dexterity involved here by the Pakistani. Well, 7-3 for India at this stage. Pakistani Raider coming back in defense now. Manpreet Singh. Oh, trying to find an option, considering all options, reflecting upon his MO. Oh, great play right here once again. Manpreet Singh. Well, a very tactical display here. Just a moment to precisely fine-tune the tactics for the Indian squad. Well, for some of you, this may look like an evolved version of playground tag. Well, it's much more than that. Skill and power, with a bit of wrestling and rugby involved as well for the tackles and just the in-court management. And the physicality of it all, managing this, all the movements of all the different players and trying to find the openings. Oh, on the assault, Nasir Ali. The Pakistani Raider, deep in enemy territory, running out of breath, coming back to his side. Up comes Dinesh Kumar, India's number 4. So this is the format. You got a court divided in 2 halves, 7 players on each side, who each take turns simply in raiding the other side of the court. Then you score a point, but with having when you have a Raider who touches an opposing player, safely returning to his side afterwards, or by an opposing team capturing a Raider and preventing him from returning to his side. So it's all about being quick on your feet, vivacious. Don't make yourself too comfortable in the deep in enemy territory. Oh, here comes, well, 7-4 the score right now in this first half. India leading the way, and Pankaj Shirsat stepping up. Oh, watch out for that. Players do get eliminated as well. If you step out of bounds, you're gone. Nasir Ali, Pakistan number 2, the Raider. 8-4 India at this stage. Another point scored here by Pankaj Shirsat just before. Watch out, Nasir Ali. Considering options. And back he goes. Pakistan, only 3 players left. And then another point here for Pakistan, secured by Nasir Ali precisely. The Indian response, Naveen Kumar. Oh, he's making an attempt at Maqsood Ali as well. Nope. 8-5. Pakistan securing a point on that one. Still 6 players out here on the Indian side of the court. Almost sliding down Nasir Ali, losing a bit of balance in the process. Well, in a way, the sport of Kabaddi, you can just tell the influences throughout the South Asian martial arts, as a matter of fact. When you take a martial art like Penchak Silat or a Kalari Payat, for instance, where a lot of the motions and gestures were taken after the observation of animals. Well, you can see here the different stances are very similar to those. Kabaddi and Eurosport 2. We're taking a quick break. We'll be back for more right after this. Don't go away. Welcome back to Eurosport 2 and coverage out here of the Kabaddi men's final in Doha, Qatar, the 15th edition of the Asian Games. Nasir Ali, the Pakistani #2, right here deep in Indian territory, as you can tell. The Indian defense, oh, and what an attempt to stretch out the leg and then find a way home. And not too many Raiders or potential Raiders left on the Pakistani side of things. Naveen Kumar, India's #9, back up the front. Oh, going for a shot out there on Nasir Ali. Not working out. Oh, and the replay of this one. Oh, he gets the foot. Swinging the left foot across for the tag. A foot is enough. So developing the reflexes and agility here. And also just general perception. You know, whereby you have so many shapes and sizes of dangling and moving around in front of you. You got to be able to, your brain has to be able to process the information. And you must develop peripheral vision as well. So an interesting skill here for all the Kabaddi athletes. Oh, and look at that. Oh, the tackle on the way back. Oh, Nasir Ali had the tag, but got snatched and snapped on the way back. And a great play of Indian defense. Once again here, gets the tag, and on his way back. Quite aggressive, that tackle, if you ask me. Kind of like the battering ram effect. And Nasir Ali taking it sideways, but he got the tag in there, was going back home, and bang, in comes the Indian defense and catapults him down to the ground. Well, 2 Lonas to love at this stage. India leading the way. Well, here we go. Pakistan opening in this third Lona. Excuse me, 14-6. The score, India leading still. Oh, the foot coming across. Wajid Ali. Well, the defenders, remember, must have their hands linked like that so as to symbolize the chain effect which links them together, preventing the safe passage of the Raider, Manpreet Singh, this time around. India's number 5. Considering all options once again. Quite astute and perceptive in his motions. Oof. Well, the officials are sounding the referee. 14-6, still India leading in this first half. 2 halves, 20 minutes apiece. 5-minute halftime, such as the format. It's true when you think about Kabaddi in this traditional game that goes, has a history, 4,000-year-old history. You're thinking it should be played out in some sort of dirt field or something outdoors. You wouldn't imagine, you wouldn't picture the neat synthetic indoor, well, great stadium incidentally, but still 14-6. Oh, great offensive trial out here for Pakistan, and Wajid Ali, number 4, out there all by himself, and bang, gets an aggressive tackle once again from Sukhveer Singh. Ooh, that leg was coming out pretty quick. Naveen Kumar. Oh, look at that. Well, the entire Pakistani squad just falling on Naveen Kumar. Well, as soon as the initial contact is made, that is it. The point is secure, you're right. And therefore, you want to make sure you leave no room for chance in a situation like this. No room whereby the Raider could find his way home. Well, 5 Indian defenders, 1 Pakistani Raider. 14-8 Pakistan clawing its way back up, scoring 2 points here in a row. Oh, watch out here. Wasim Sajjad. Well, a very serene Pankaj Shirsat, the Indian Raider. Oh, he gets a tag. Oh, Muhammad Akram seemingly not happy with the decision here. Was he the player to get tagged? Oh, controversial decision here. What do you think? Did Muhammad Akram get tagged or not? Well, the referees certainly gave India the point for that. That's what it's about. Well, you know what? This obviously is a game much harder than it seems when you watch it here. Touch without being touched. Well, not everyone can do it. Okay, here we are. Rakesh Kumar coming back up, 15-8 still. India on the prowl. Rakesh Kumar, number 7. Well, his center of gravity is quite high at this stage as he's just resting deep in enemy territory. They're doing breath management. Seems like his leg got the full extension, and a tag perhaps. We'll have confirmation of that in just a moment, as the camera shot didn't provide the information for us to assess the situation appropriately. Did Rakesh Kumar actually extend his leg out so as to get the touch? We'll find out as soon as we get a recap of the scoreboard for you. Okay, Pakistan. Oh, the point was definitely handed over, 16-8. An 8-point gap at this stage. Somewhere deep down in the first half. Ooh. A great attempt here from the Pakistani offense. And look at that, India's defender coming out. Oh, gets tackled hard. Bitten down by Badshah Gul. The Pakistani defense line. Oh. That's how you get, you know, just completely stopped on your way back home. Well, points given to both sides for the play. Well, a very technical sport indeed. Relying on seizing the moment, finding the opportunity, responding to opportunity when it knocks, such as the true art form of Kabaddi. All this while pushing the physical limits of your body, dexterity, agility, and great footwork involved as well. Peripheral vision. I mean, look at this one, for instance. Naveen Kumar involved in a serious tussle and brawl right here on the offense. Naveen Kumar. At this stage, he has to be able to watch number 6 and number 5 at the same time. And he's just like you and me. He only has one pair of eyes. So you got to develop peripheral vision so as to be able to assess the extent of the potential damage coming at you. And look at this, number 7, Maqsood Ali, up against a plethora of Indian defenders. Ali, the Raider, Pakistani Raider, all by himself up there trying to find a window of opportunity to express himself and secure a few points for his country. Well, you want a bit of a track record? Pretty simple. The sport has been at the Asian Games since 1990, and it's been won every single time by India. So no need to say India, definitely the dominant force of Kabaddi at the Asian Games. And that's something the Pakistani force would like to put an end to. Well, at this stage, not looking too good for the challengers. Oh. Of course, the best way to bring a man down is taking him down from the base, just like a lumberjack when he chops a tree down. He doesn't attack at mid-height, goes for the lowest spot on the tree trunk and starts hacking it off. Well, that's a similar process here in the... Oh, look at that flying leg. I'm telling you, there's similarities with the South Asian martial arts. Oh. We'll have to get Sensei Will Vanders' perspective on that. The Fight Club commentator on Eurosport. Well, Naveen Kumar's attempt to run home didn't work out too well here. And Muhammad Akram, oh, he gets nailed hard, taken down by Faryad Ali. And the replay here. Oh, great reactivity. That's what it's all about. It's about spur of the moment action, reaction. Well, The end of the first half. India clearly the dominant force out here. Score out here. This is Kabaddi, one of the 39 sports presented at the 15th Asian Games in Doha, Qatar. We're taking a quick break. We'll be right back for more. A very interesting South Asian sport here. Deeply embedded in the South Asian culture, a sport that has a 4,000-year history. And it's kind of like a, I mean, I guess us Westerners would say it's a playground tag, sort of a enhanced version of a playground tag, but in effect there's much more to it. There's more than meets the eye, there's no question about it. You just look at it, you know, tactics and options, what's available to a raider as he delves deep in enemy territory to try to secure a few points here. And Wajid Ali, unhappy about the call here, perhaps. As Rakesh Kumar lifted to put the left leg, raked it across, and here a Pakistani raider, Abrar Khan, trying to come up with some kind of solution. When you're facing, you know, a big wall of defense like that, a lot of things go through your mind, and it's also about pure reactivity. Only 3 defenders left on the Pakistani side as players get eliminated one by one when they get tagged or tackled. Oh, watch out here, the response. Oh, India's number 9, Naveen Kumar. He has the right method of tackling the situation. That's exactly how he gets out of it, as a matter of fact. So lowered his center of gravity only to come up and take out the Pakistani opposition here. Oh, look at that, the big huddle. With the Indian defense just latching on to the Raiders' foot. And that is it. Everyone else comes piling atop and crushing down in an aggressive way, to say the least. Muhammad Akram. Well, 27-15 in this second half out here. 2 halves of 20 minutes, of course. Such is the format. Well, the sport very popular in South Asia. Bangladesh, India, Iran, Japan, Malaysia, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. The countries where the sport is the most played. Oh, look at that, taking him up by the neck and bringing him down. Oh, aggressive in nature. Well, that's the thing. If your perception withers for a split second, that is it. You're just going to get overwhelmed and overwhelmed. And dragged down by the neck and also pulled by the leg at the same time. Ouch, 27-16. Abrar Khan, that's the Pakistani number 10. Oops, knows better. He comes back to defend. That's what it's about. Maybe try on the outside here for Nasir Ali, number 2 from Pakistan, to try to go beyond the area in which the Indian Raider can actually see and attack him from the outside. Well, Naveen Kumar settling for the play and going back to his side of the court. Well, the scoring system is fairly straightforward. Points are scored either by a Raider touching an opposing player and safely returning to his side, or by an opposing team capturing a Raider and preventing him from returning to his side. So essentially you're going to see the man who's out in front is called the Raider, going on the opposite side of the court. So in this instance, Wajid Ali is the raider out here. The Indian defense going to try to prevent him from touching anyone. So as soon as Ali, say, touches one of the Indian defenders, he's going to have to bolt the other direction so as to try to get back to his side safe and sound. Now, of course, as soon as he touches another player, well, the Indian defense is going to swing into full force and try to take him down as he tries to get back to his side of the court. Well, 27-16, nothing here. Well, historically, a sport used to develop awareness, self-defense, and practice your reflexes as well. Nasir Ali, Pakistani #2, the white jersey, facing the Indian. Whoa, the extension of the leg. But watch out, if you're not positioned properly, you might get the tag, but that's all you're going to get as the entire Indian team comes crashing down on you. And when your senses are heightened to the level at which, well, these players have their senses heightened. I mean, look at this. A single touch, and that is it. The entire team is piling up on you. You know, they react in, what, 0.1 nanoseconds. I mean, you got to be lightning fast to get to bolt out of there and just try to get back to the other side of the court. Easier said than done, of course. Well, Pankaj Shirsat, the Indian #11 in the blue jersey, considering options. And look how quick the eyes move around, scanning the situation, assessing it instant by instant. Is there a possibility? What's the opening? What happens if? All the information processed. 28-16. Abrar Khan. Oh, well, he had an escape route nicely planned. Just didn't get the tag quite in. Oh, there it comes. No. An attempt. Delving deep in enemy territory. Oh, here he comes. He got an option. Oh, he's able to drag the hand across the line. So the assumption is that as long as you bring a hand across the line here, that you're going to score a point. So he gets the tag, then dives back over. Oh, precisely, 28-16 before this action, 28-17 now. So again, this shows all the complexity involved here for the defending team to actually prevent the raider from going back to his side, because he's only a few steps away from his half of the court. Naveen Kumar, India's #9. Wajid Ali. Oh. Once again, nicely planned escape route. Oh, electricity in the air out here. Rakesh Kumar. Oh, the diving attempt. Ooh. Tension is in the air as Muhammad Arshad leaves the court after being tagged out. 29-17, another point for the Indian side. That leaves way to Nasir Ali, Pakistani #2, the Raider. Well, quick on his feet as well. Hip balance and motion. Thigh and calf solicitation, very important as well. 29-17 here in this men's final of Kabaddi, India v Pakistan. We're taking a quick break. We'll be back for more right after this.
What's going on?
The Crazy Frog is back in town and on the run. Get this crazy sound and join Euros.
India versus Pakistan. Tensions are high, electricity's in the air. India has won every single final at an Asian Games in Kabaddi since the introduction, as a matter of fact, of this particular sport to the Asian Games format back in 1990 over in Beijing. So India, the dominant force, the Leviathan of Kabaddi. And if you're just joining us, don't be afraid. No, this isn't volleyball. No, it's not badminton either. This is an evolved kind of, well, playground tag, sort of, but with elements of, it's got a bit of contact, and it's got a bit of rugby, a bit of wrestling, I guess you could say. 29-18, India in a comfortable position here. We're about halfway through the second half. Wajid Ali, 30-18 now. Oof. So essentially the each side sends out a raider. You take turns deep diving into enemy territory all by themselves up against a wall of defense. And the aim of the game for the raider here is to tag one of the defenders and go back to his home court without getting I guess I could say, tackled on the way back. So that's a great attempt here with the left leg. Try to extend your leg as far as you can, touch a player, then get out as fast as you can. Because of course, you can imagine what happens here as soon as someone gets touched. Oh, get the quick tag, and then you have an entire team of hungry defenders piling up on you. Ouch. Yeah, you make the slightest mistake, you're going down. Well, Pakistan adding another point after this play here, 30-19. It's over to Nasir Ali. Offensive specialist here, quick on his feet. And shot selection, very characteristic of Nasir Ali's style, and his flexibility down on his thighs and calves. Trying to find the opening with his left leg on the side there. You see his head is leaning forward. His eyes are oriented forward, but he still has peripheral vision. He can see what's going on at a 90-degree angle on the left-hand side while his eyes stay focused, if you will, on the rivals just in front of him. That's what it's about. It's about assessing the situation at a 180-degree angle. That's also why there are lots of similarities between the sport of Kabaddi and the South Asian martial arts. Whether you're talking Penchak, Silat, or Kalaripayat, for instance. Oh, Rakesh Kumar, Indian number 7. Well, each team, 12 players, 7 are on court at once and 5 are in reserve, and the teams alternate in attack and defense. And the playing area, 12 meters 50 by 10 meters in size, divided into. Well, technically the Raiders, players who go out all by themselves in enemy territory, are not allowed to take a breath. So it's about, holding your breath as well and heightening your senses as you lower your heart rate by slowing down your breathing. Your senses become more attuned for a while before your body commands you to intake more oxygen. Oh, great shot here from above. Give us a little general perspective on the court. The size, you're about 3 or 4 running steps away from the middle of the court here in the where the defenders are positioned just about. So that's the extent and that's the amount of steps that the Raider will have to take to get himself back in his side of the court, his half of the court. Oof. Well, once again up here, Nasir Ali with an escape route already planned. He put that into execution there, trying to touch his opponent. Did that. Oof. Was he able to touch him off that one? He claims that he did, but the replay suggests, well, 10-point gap at this stage as we're coming to the end, or at least we're pretty close to it. Pankaj Ashirsat, India's number 11. Oh, he gets jabbed and taken down. Well, the Pakistani defense reacting quickly out here. Pankaj Ashirsat securing a point for India. Wajid Ali on the offense, on the prowl, 33-20. Well, Naveen Kumar, India's number 9, 13-point lead at this stage. Pakistani defense are running pretty thin as the players do get eliminated after being tagged. Considering the options, assessing the situation, responding to any threat in the most adequate way possible. Abrar Khan, Pakistani Raider. Oh. Gets back into his side of the court. Securing an extra point here for Pakistan, down by 12 at this stage. It's now or never. It's reaction time. It's important that they do respond quickly as the second half is coming to an end. Oh, great attempt here. Wajid Ali extending that left leg. Well, still the 12-point gap, and the situation becoming a bit dire for Pakistan. Although to go out as a silver medalist here at the Asian Games would already be quite an achievement indeed. Up against losing against India is just not quite the same as losing against any of the other participants. India, the definite driving force in the sport of Kabaddi worldwide. They've been the dominant force ever since the sport actually entered the Asian Games back in 1990. Oh, quick on the feet here as well, Abrar Khan. Well, I'm sure this kind of practice would complement nicely, especially back in the days where martial arts were used to carry out battles and wage wars. And this would be a great complement for sword fighting techniques, or just, you know, general senses development, if you will, or threat perception. Oh, pinned right by the leg. And the Indian defense comes crashing down. Teamwork here as well, taken out Masood Ali. And Pakistan definitely running out of players as India just keep that gap pretty heavy, 34-21. Well, it looks like Pakistan are running out of options. Going to be extremely difficult at this stage of the contest to find the appropriate answer. 35-21. Oh, once again. Oh, look at that. Well, the Pakistani raider was lifting his hand up in a defiant posture right there. 35-22. And Dinesh Kumar out on the raid for India. Abrar Khan. And that is it, the final whistle. Indians are India are champions once again. 1990, 1994, 1998, 2002, 2006 here in Doha, Qatar for the 15th Asian Games. India, the driving force of worldwide Kabaddi. The Indians demonstrating their superiority here once again. Pakistan settling for the silver medal, and the final score in this gold medal match, 35-22. And that is it, an honorable finish for Pakistan after a great display of tactical ability. Well, Bangladesh actually secured the bronze medal here, completing the podium after defeating Iran in the bronze medal match. But the definite kings of the game are from India, and it's celebration time now for the entire squad, raising their flag and chanting in honor of their terrific team, a team that came up with all the answers and found so many solutions to each and every problem that was tossed at them, delving into enemy territory, securing the tag, and finding your way home. The essence of Kabaddi, a history and tradition of 4,000 years, and present here at the 15th edition of the Asian Games, brought to you on Eurosport 2. One of the 39 sports featured at the Asian Games. Well, if it's the first time you're seeing pictures of Kabaddi, hope you enjoyed it. Definitely quite different from the more conventional sports.
15th Asian Games, Doha 2006. Official timekeeper, Tissot.
The ULEB Cup.